things women think about and worry about before they get down to business with you, especially for the very, very first time. Okay, so assuming you met this lady, you've been chatting, you've been, trying to get to know them, and finally it's the D-Day and you two want to meet up and enjoy yourself. Okay, so what questions, what worries will be running in this woman's mind? Point number one, or question number one, will be like, what do I stand to gain? If I give this guy my body, if I give this guy my goodies, what is in for me? Now, to you, the guy, you would assume that just because you two like each other, or just because you are in a relationship, or just because you've agreed, to enjoy yourselves, you would assume that that is good enough. When it comes to women, their expectations will be different. Yeah. Now, if this is a younger girl, trust me, one of the things that she would focus on would be money. Yes, she would expect you to give her money after she gives you her body. So she'll be like, oh my G, I wonder how much she's going to give me. I hope he's really someone who is loaded. I hope he'll give me a reasonable amount of money. Now, when it comes to older women, it will be totally different story. Yeah. When it's an older woman, she will be expecting something serious, say a relationship. So even as she comes in to give you her body, she's like, I hope after this first meeting, this guy would take me serious and probably get into a serious relationship with me. That has been point number one. The second thing that women would worry of when they are getting into having sex with you, especially for the very first time, is pregnancy, STDs, and AIDS. Yes. Now, the pregnancy is mostly for the younger girls. Yeah. So even as she comes to have sex with you, probably after the match, she'll be worried. She'll be like, oh my God, I hope I have not conceived. That is the time that she will be so expectant of her menstrual periods. Yeah. So if it reaches a point and her periods are nowhere to be seen, then she is going to get so worried. Yeah. Now, when it comes to the older women, because they are mature, they will most times worry about STDs. The funny bit of it is that both these young girls and the older women all know the repercussions of having sexual intercourse. However, at that time that they are having the match, no one would want to take precautions. But then after the game, that is when they each start worrying. So the younger girls will be like, oh my G, I hope I'm not pregnant. And the older women will be like, oh my God, I hope I haven't contracted AIDS. I hope I haven't contracted STDs. So piece of advice to the ladies watching, please always take precautions rather than worrying after the match. That has been our point number two. The third thing that women will worry of before giving it to you, or when they are going to come give it to you for the very first time, is whether they are going to satisfy you. Now, if this is a woman who is, very stubborn, that means along the way you guys have been having these, sexy chats, and somehow maybe she told you of how good she is in bed. Maybe she told you of how she is good at wiggling her waist, of how she is going to scream your name so loud, of how she is going to give it to you in a way that you forget all your past lovers. So when the dinner comes, she'll be like, oh my God, I hope I am really going to satisfy this guy. Now, this could be a woman who even bragged of how what she is there, of how she is so good down there. Now, the dinner has come, so she will have lots of worries on whether or not she will be able to satisfy you. That has been our point number three. The fourth thing that women will worry about when they are going to have sex with you for the very first time is if you are going to satisfy them equally. Okay. Now, you men also love so much bragging of how good you are, of how you are well endowed down there. So when the dinner comes, this woman is like, oh my God, I hope this guy is really good as he has been bragging. Or probably you are the guy who just have this looks, probably you're tall, you have this marked body. So in this woman's mind, she has already pictured you to be so good. And so when the dinner comes, she will so much be eager to see how your performance is in the bedroom. And she'll be like, oh my God, I hope I'm not going to end up wasting my time. Now, I know of guys who love bragging of how good they are in the bed. But when you reach there, oh my God, oh my goodness, you start regretting, and you'll be like, oh my God, why did I even waste my time coming here? Yeah, you reach there and the guy has, tiny machine gun. He's not even good in bed. He doesn't even know how to romance you. So all those will make us women get so worried. Now remember, by the time we plan out to come and meet you up, oh my God, we are so much in the mood, and we so much want to have a good match. Yeah, that has been a point number 4. The last fifth thing that women will be worried about is if after this first meeting you would want to have it with them again. Now, I know of most guys who will always meet up a woman, and after that first meeting, oh my God, that becomes the end of it. He deletes the lady's number. He doesn't want to talk to her again. He doesn't want to ever see her again. And then the poor lady will start worrying of what could have gone wrong. And most women will actually end up concluding that probably I wasn't good in bed. Probably I didn't please this guy. But most times it's just that this is probably a kind of guy who is just a player, and all he wanted was to get into a woman's legs. After that, or chapter closed, then he moves out, then he moves off to the next door. Yeah. So most times women will so much worry, and especially if you gave it to her very well and she liked you and she enjoyed the moment, then she would want to have another match or another rematch with you after the first one. Yeah. So most women will be worried of what will happen after the next meeting. Oh. Well, gentlemen, there you have it. Those are the 5 questions and worries that women always have each time they are going to have sex with you for the very first time. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a word or two. Now, before you get off this video, how about you appreciate it by giving this video a thumbs up? And let's do a small exercise, gentlemen. Let me know in the comment section. Has any woman ever been so clingy with you after having sex with you? Let's communicate in the comment section. I mean, if you ever met a lady, had sex with her, and after that you did feel like having it with her again, and then she kept following you, she kept calling you, she kept texting you, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you once again for watching. I love you, I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed to this channel. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. It's very important. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao, bye.